First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Here's Barlow. Rebounded by Daniels.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
Prez, that's good.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Chicago with the ball. 9-point game. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Nothing is better than winning on the road in this league. It's so difficult. You savor every one of those.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Prez in their last game against the Kings played some superb basketball. He contributed 52 points and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. What a game for him, and against their rivals no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on, see if he can't replicate.
You got this, MP.
Here's Prez. Had a career game his last time out, bucket after bucket.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Setting the floor for Miami. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Davis, and it's Lowry in at the small forward.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Adebayo sets a screen from behind the arc. And again, it's Miami from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Hood-Schifino. He's scoreless, a multiple-time All-Star. What aspect of Adebayo's game stand catches your eye nightly?
Well, Brian, I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very complete player. He can rebound, defend, pass, score. This guy does it all.
And by all accounts, a great teammate as well.
That's exactly right.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Here's Forrest. Buries it from three. Forrest has got 6 points in the quarter.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Here's Prez. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Here's Hood-Schifino. Off the mark there with a three. Miami leading by 15. Here's Prez. And there's the drop. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Forrest. Off target from outside. And it's Jaquez with the ball for Miami. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
And they won that last game between these teams easily, posting a scorching hot field goal percentage.
For Chicago, Martin, he's checked in for Hendricks. Young comes in for Williams. And Stanley is subbed in for Hood-Schifino. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals. He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Here's Prez. And he's got 28 now. Off target at the rim. The Bulls trail by 18. Stanley, the pass to Barlow. Here's Stanley. Here's Forrest. 11 points for him last game against the Wizards in Washington.
Yeah, and look, he made his mark on defense also. Was pressuring the ball, came away with 3 steals. Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
1:07 left to play in the second quarter. Martin with a screen on McDaniels. 5 to shoot. Forrest can't hit. And here are the Heat. They're on a 17-5 run. Here's Prez. 30 points in the game. And it's off from three-point range. The Bulls have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Here's the 3. Stanley, that's good. Stanley's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Here's Prez. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Bulls trail by 17. Here's Stanley. He's got 5. Pass to Young. Got a hand on it. Here's Prez. Takes a 13-footer. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Miami looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They've been fantastic pushing the ball. Fast break points a key to this lead. We'll be right back after this word.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
Well, right now for the Heat, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as...
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Bulls.
Their defense has been trash. That is, if you can call it defense. I call it being lazy.
Yeah, it's lazy, Shaq. They've been outworked.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. They've got Williams, and it's Young in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Prez, that's good.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Pass to Barlow. To the middle. Here's Stanley. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And again, it's Miami from deep.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficiently.
Chicago with the ball. Stanley, the pass to Young. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Here's Prez. He's got 36 points. Nifty move. Williams grabs the board. Chicago shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. To the inside, Keith. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Here's Prez. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. After this one, they're off to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. Here's Williams. The layup misses. Miami's gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Here's Prez. Give him 39. Puts up a 3. And Young pulls it down. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Plenty of space. And that one drops for him. Young's got 7 points. Heat leading by 22. Here's Prez. Good on the shot.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
The Bulls have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Young looking for an opening. Pass to Barlow. Here's Stanley. And a miss there on the triple.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And the shot goes down. Prez has got 43 points.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Outside Young. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Over Thomas. Young can't hit.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Here's Prez. Lays it up and banks it in. Prez has got 45 points. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Get there.
Williams against Jaquez. High arcing shot. Williams misses. The Heat on offense. They're on a 15-4 run. Here's Prez. Can't hit that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Young. And for Chicago, they're shooting a low 29% since halftime. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
The NBA wants to ensure that every team has a shot. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We want parity of opportunity. People aren't interested in seeing teams buy championships, and we've made progress. In the long term, we're better off with more competitive fairness among all of the teams."
That's true. It keeps everything interesting. Thanks, Allie.
He gets his man on the ground and stays in rhythm on that shot. So special.
My goodness, he certainly got the defender with that move. My ankles are hurting all the way over here.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
The free throw drops for Williams. So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Adebayo's checked in for Daniels. McDaniels comes in for Williams. Lowry, he's checked in for Jaquez. And it's Davis in for Thomas. Oh, connects again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. 29 seconds left in the third quarter here. Here's Hood Schifino. And again, no good by Chicago. Miami has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third.
Wow, the athleticism on full display there.
Man, just incredible hang time. Here's Forrest. Check by Davis. Forrest can't hit.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And so it's Miami holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. All right, Stan, if you had it your way, who would you want to see in the dunk contest?
Well, Brian, look, I want to go back to the glory days when the most recognizable guys in the game were the ones that participated. Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins. I think if we could get guys like Zion Williamson, Ja Morant, that would be fantastic, but it's got to be the names out there that people